Let's talk, man. How you feeling? You just came back from a little break. You guys are about to start the Summer by Storms workouts, and then it's like straight drive to fall camp, then to Ireland.
I mean, I'm feeling good. Everybody got the reset. Everybody hit that reset button. Everybody's coming back and getting back to work, ready to focus and gel, so we could be ready by the first week.
So we talked like early in the spring, and now looking back on it, what do you feel like you as a player improved most, and what do you feel like the team or the offense, either one, overall improved most in the spring?
I would say, well, in the spring, I would say my improvement, that the thing that I feel like I improved the most on was, I would say, my leadership skills, most definitely, just because I've been put in that role, and I feel like I want to take responsibility and just learn to be the best leader that I could be and help lead the team. So I feel like that's one of the things that I kind of like worked on this spring for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, again, now you're the old guy in the room. Trey's moved on. Congratulations, Trey, head to the NFL. Way to get picked up in the draft, and now it's you and Kaz at the top. You got some new guys coming in like Roydell, and then a brand new freshman in Cam Davis, who we saw a decent amount of. Just talk to me real quick, and then we'll start having questions pop in. Of what's the room look like headed into the summer, and yeah.
Oh man, we got a great room, man. We got some special guys, and we got a special atmosphere in that room. So like, we got different guys like Jalen Lucas, the speedy guy. Me and Jalen, we come out the backfield a lot. We got the two big guys, Kaz and Roydell, and we got Cam and we got Sam. So like, we got some studs in that room, man. They got make some plays for real, some playmakers.
Oh yeah. Sorry to leave you out there, Jalen. Yeah. All right. So LT, let's take Ace Kid's question. Let's talk about Cam for a second. What growth did you see out of him from? I mean, he should have still been in high school. Got 15 practices with him. What'd you see from Cam this spring?
I mean, Cam is hungry. He's hungry to learn and hungry to, however he can. I feel like it's kind of a character trait that I have. He's willing to do whatever he can to contribute to helping the team win. So like, I feel like that's something I notice about him that stands out, makes him very special to me. But I would say he's looking great. He's coming along. He's a young guy. He's still learning some things. I'm pulling him along, but he's coming along great. He's buying in and he's making progress. So like, hey, I'm excited to see what he has in store.
Yeah, because it's, again, you were kind of in a very different position than him, right, in the team that you came into, but similar in that you were asked to do a lot as a freshman.
No,
so
most definitely, yeah.
Even though y'all are totally different styles of backs, I mean, how does your experience as playing a decent amount as a freshman or even a younger guy help you communicate with him and Sam and just the younger dudes in that room?
Most def, like those situations that he's going through and certain things that kind of the freshman guys that's kind of like a thing that they go through or a time that they hit. You know what I mean? I've been through all of that for him. So like, when it comes to those times and I see him like acting a certain way or like, certain positions that he's in, I kind of just talk to him and stay in his ear just to keep him up and let him know like, this is what's best for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of my role.
So as you head into the summer, other than working on leadership skills and make sure you're kind of, bringing the room and the offense with you, I mean, how different does this summer feel like now coming off of a 13-0 season versus maybe 2-3 years ago when you kind of knew you were there, but you still had to prove it?
Yeah, I mean, as far as the work, I would say it's the same, but I feel like I'm more detailed now. I just know so much more, and I know what it's supposed to look like. So just from that aspect, I kind of feel like I know what we need to improve on and how basically we need to look so that we're, getting better.
Yeah. What are your biggest goals for like off-season, fall camp? I mean, what's kind of, if you were going to write on a whiteboard, what couple things would you throw up there?
I mean, it's everything, of course, but I would say my focus point right now, I would say it would be my receiving skills, just to sharpen them up, just to be able to, jump in at any position at any time if I'm asked to do that. So just being ready for an opportunity.
Yeah, which literally brings us to David Pierce's question, right? Was it your goal to put on more weight this year? And are you trying to get more touches in the backfield, or do you enjoy being a weapon all over the field, which kind of answer that second part, but yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm always trying to get stronger and, add a little bit more weight as long as I can, maintain the speed and things like that, as long as I'm not sloppy weight, things like that. But, I mean, I'm obviously, trying to gain some weight, just make sure I'm solid and strong. I mean, being explosive is my main thing, too, so.
Yeah,
those are the things I'm really working on.
So you probably put on what, like 20 pounds since your freshman year though? I mean, you've put on some pretty substantial size.
20 pounds since my freshman year for sure.
Yeah, and we saw it last year. Like I remember the LSU game, we saw you a lot more between the tackle stuff. And so the Moon Man 23. How did you keep your balance on that run against Clemson 21? You did versus VT last year too. Yeah, you were like the king of like those wonky runs where you don't hit the ground. For those that don't remember, that was the one where you got spun down, you bounced off the player and kept going into the end zone.
No, that was a crazy run. I mean, it's really just me trying to finish that play. That's what kind of kept me in bounds and kept the play going, honestly. Me trying to finish it and finish until I hear the whistle. I feel like that's one of the main reasons. But another one is obviously the man above, man. You know, he's making it happen for me. I'm out there trying my hardest, and, you know, things just went my way.
Yeah. Glenn wants to know, when you're watching game film for an opponent, what are you looking for in studying that gives you an advantage over the opponent?
I'm looking for tendencies most of the time, but I'm also trying to see, like, how is the team playing together? Like, I want to see how aggressive they are, and, like, I feel like you can really watch a team and see how bought in they are to their program and, you know, to what they're trying to do. I feel like that's something I'm focusing on, because, like, I'm obviously watching the linebackers and D-line. You know, that's my main focus point, but as a overall, like, I always watch film just to see what type of team we're going to play. You know, see if we see what they, you know, see what they're bringing to the table, basically.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, especially with the running back room y'all have. I mean, y'all can kind of break people through the ground, and then you know, if they don't have that strong will, it's gonna be a long day. Yeah, so, yeah, man. Last one before I let you get out of here, Ace Kid. How do you feel about the team and the Brotherhood you've built this offseason?
I mean, I'm feeling great about it, man. We got a group of guys who really just love the work. You know, they're really bought into the program, and they're willing to do whatever it takes, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's critical, and I feel like that's where we are, and we got a bright future ahead of us.
I just love, dude, that we're, again, coming off a 13-0 season, and, you know, you're one of the guys that helped build that success of a 10-win then a 13, and, like, you're still talking about the work. You know, you're not talking about, oh, we got to win games, we got to do, we're on top, whatever. It's like, it's still about the work. It's almost like nothing's changed no matter what the record is, and that's cool to hear.
Most definitely. The work, man, it's been the same since I got here, you know what I mean? Since the moment I stepped on Florida State campus. And it just shows, like, the seasons that we had and the progress that we made. It just shows that the work works, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
God, it's all about the work, for sure.
100%, man. Well, we appreciate you coming by, folks. Again, if y'all want to support athletes like Lawrence and the rest of the guys we'll have on, make sure y'all join the Battles In. And we chat here, man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Sir, appreciate you for having me.